with this. The earth will never ignore what the earth will never ignore what wounded it. There is no power under the sun that will make this earth to ignore what wounded the earth. Now, because the earth is wounded, the first desire of the earth is to wound everybody on earth. Of the earth is to wound everybody. So the business of the earth is to keep wounding people. So all who are here are wounded. Let me explain to you what I mean by wound. When Adam was in Eden, he was in the garden, and Adam was on the earth, was on the wounded earth. The earth didn't endure Adam. Adam was staying on earth without wound, and the earth was getting angry. So the earth arranged for Adam to come out of Eden. So the earth arranged that Adam should lose his clothes and come naked. Come out. Now, when God said, Adam, where are you? And he said, I heard your voice and I hid myself because I am naked. It means that Adam is now wounded. All naked people are wounded people. Now, when people don't know what they are meant to know, they are wounded. Now, this present church is a wounded church. A church that believes that heaven will open and trumpet will blow in the sky and Jesus will land, brrr, and the people who are dead will just wake up and go to heaven like that, and those who are alive on it will start flying to heaven. It's a wounded church. Now, the word wound is synonymous to madness. So, in the church, ndara non in the church. Now, it's because it is only a madman that will believe in a lie and be building his destiny on it. Because the trumpet shall sound and God, Jesus will land from heaven. It's against principle. I said it's against ordinance. It is not how he came before as a lamb. The way he came as lamb is how he will still come as lion. If it is a woman that gave birth to him as lamb, a woman should give birth to him as a lion, and he will grow in the midst of the people. Any other person who is believing another thing is already wounded. I am making a book on the healing power of God's word, and I just wrote chapter 6. I would like you to listen. Prayer will never bring a permanent solution to sicknesses. Laying hand on somebody who is wounded from inside is aggravating the sickness. Because you cannot use prayer to heal somebody who was wounded by spiritual ignorance. Why some people come out of pit and go back to it is because they don't know how they came out. They don't know how they really came out. Let me help you. If you see that God is favoring a man or a woman, don't say it is prayer. No. There is a connecting point. God does not give you things because you prayed. He gives you things because you're worthy to have it. May God bless me for saying it. Let me repeat it. I said God does not give us things because we prayed. He gives us things because we are worthy. And now because the judge is on the earth and the emotions will not rule the earth. Prayer will never rule the earth. The 8th will be ruled by sacrifice. The 8th will be ruled by worldliness. The 8th will be ruled by hard work. The 8th will be ruled by the value of men, not prayer. Prayer is the act of casting your burden upon a spirit, and the spirits cannot take the burden of men. It's not possible. I said prayer is the act of casting on. A human being cannot cast his burden on a spirit and believe that the spirit should take responsibility. Spirit doesn't take responsibility for men. Spirits believe that men should solve their problems. That is why all messiahs came with human ability to solve human problems. When you hear a messiah, it is someone that has a human ability to solve human problems. Now, I would like you to listen. What is called grace is having a human ability to solve a particular problem. I told you in the midnight, I said understanding is a gift. That means it's not for everybody. I said understanding is a gift. Wisdom is a gift. It's not revelation is not meant for everybody, like what I'm teaching. But societies that have reigned, they know that people know that people pay for future. The Bible says, and God exalted him because, in Philippians chapter 2, in 22 of the book of Genesis, he said, Abraham, because you have done this thing. Now, how did the 8th got wounded? The 8th was virgin until in chapter 12 of Revelation, Satan fell from heaven. Now the Bible said, he said, a voice said, woe unto you, the 8th and the sea. Now Satan fell. That when Satan fell from heaven, you know how much it takes for a spirit to fall from heaven and landed on earth. That pain Satan sustained. He started imparting it on the earth. I said he started imparting it on the earth and in the sea. Imparting it where? When we were going yesterday, I was telling the boys, hear me. I said 90% is up to 95. I said 95% of all the people in Ireland are dead already. Up to 98. Up to 98% of people where? In Ireland are what? And can you ask me why I know they are dead? They are living in a dominion that is not redeemed. Why do I say they are living? Now, the island is an unredeemed dominion. Now, what I mean by unredeemed dominion, it is part of the earth that Satan is still in charge of, almost 100%. Almost. You see, because an island is a particular land that is sitting on top of the sea, and God have not redeemed the sea. And then what Satan does is, as people are rushing to Ireland, the people he sent to Ireland are his best, are agents of darkness. So, and they are more of the mermaid, they are more of serpentine. So they are everywhere in Ireland destroying themselves, and they are destroying people. And they hate the church with bitterness. If I'm a married man, I will not come here. I will run to mainland first. The only way I can come here is because I'm a eunuch. It is only eunuch that survived Jezebel. So almost everything medicine they sell here is poison. They are all meant to kill men. Disciple people for Satan. So when you see somebody selling granite and you want to buy, you start saying Librozu Sakaya. Don't put that granite in your mouth in Ireland carelessly, because Ireland is not yet redeemed. If he's redeemed, do you know how many people are in Ireland? Did they go to church? No. Excuse me. 98% of people that are here, 99, they don't go to any church. They are children of darkness. They are evil. Their heart has been sealed, because even the sea and the heavens and the earth, they are all wounded. So what the mermaid is doing is to recruit pastors with the gift of prophecy to serve her for a temporary time and then die. To serve her for what? And die. Because it is only the word. It is only the word that can heal. And then because the word is a hiding place, he makes sure that people don't go to it. Meanwhile, even the word of the Lamb, which is the only word the church know, cannot even solve the problem of the earth, of the island. And then the lion that can solve the problem, his word has not come yet. So people are baptized unto death, and they're walking up and down. Why do you want something that is wounded to show you mercy? Let me say it again. I say, why do you want something that is wounded to show you mercy? Why? This person has injury. Today, Satan has injury. Why is a spirit that is wounded so much and is bleeding? If you look at 13 of the book of Revelation, he said, and when his deadly wound was healed, that deadly wound healed. He didn't heal once, because wound is continuous. When Jesus came to the earth to establish relevance, they took time to wound him. And that wound they gave him is his only safe place. Because the only place, I'm about to stop now, the only place men hide in the wounded earth is in their wounds. If the earth must not wound you, then you must take wound from God. Now that wound is a wound of vision. And how does the wound come? The wound comes from contradiction of sinners. If you look up, I'm going to give you a gift. It's not long I know how to relate with things, and this is the first time in my life this year. But for 18 years, the Spirit of Ordinance has been teaching me how to relate with things the way those things are. But I couldn't understand, but I'm understanding. Even towns, even nations. If I'm a preacher to preach, there are cities, there are cities, not because I don't travel at all, even if I'm traveling, there are cities I wouldn't have entered all the days of my life. It doesn't matter who lives there. Why am I saying it? As I go out of that, have you received ability to look at somebody and know his value? And know what that person can be in 100 years, even if he's deceiving himself. We started building 86 rooms. Huh? I said huh? Should I struggle to build it? Huh? You know that the answer is no, because I've already outgrown it. If I am shepherd of immortal people, and I have lived this way all these years, it's not right. It's not right for me to pray. What is right is for me to sit down, and my value will attract money 5 times, not by labor but by recognition of content. Not by prayer. No. A lot of people don't think that way. That is why they don't nourish their value. Learn to nourish your value, and then make it speak. Now, when people who don't have value are claiming that they have, give them time. You see, because the earth will respond to us according to our value. I said the earth, the earth will respond to us. God will respond to us. Am I saying something? The female in God. It wasn't the desire of God. It wasn't the desire of God to make the woman. Let me say again. It wasn't the desire of God to make a woman. The desire of God is to make a female. And God intended going to the earth 2 times to mold a woman. To mold a female. God didn't intend giving Adam a wife. He intended giving Adam a helpmate. Let me say it again. I say God didn't intend giving Adam a wife. He intended giving Adam a helpmate. Not somebody who